Hey guys, it's Mark from Ocaholic again. We're back with today's news, and I thought about it could be a decent idea to change the spot to reduce the echo in the videos. And I also got quite some feedback from you guys saying you would really appreciate if there was less echo, and also if we could display some more information than just seeing me sitting there and having a notebook on my knees. So yeah, there we go. This is my actual workplace. So yeah, you can see the setup, keyboard, my little computer. This is some loudspeakers, obviously Ocaholic logo. So yeah, let's just go ahead with the news. We start with a news on Dishonored 2. It looks like Bethesda might be showing the game at Gamescom, although they didn't announce to do so. We're definitely curious to see what's going to happen at Gamescom from Bethesda. And yeah, maybe some of you guys will actually visit Gamescom on 13th of August in Cologne, Germany. It's definitely worth a visit, and they always show some really cool stuff there. And yeah, it's a crazy place, so it's anyway cool to be there. Next off we are with a cooler from SilentiumPC. That's actually a very small Polish company that has decided to start developing cases and coolers. And this time they're showing a small form factor cooler. Yeah, here showed video on it. They published on YouTube. There actually you can see the cooler. It has push pins, so it's very easy to mount. And it's thought to be used for CPUs with low TDP, so TDP shouldn't be higher than 65 watts. Yeah, looks like a really decent product. It has a 4-pin PWM header, as you can see over here. Yeah, quite a decent little cooler. So let's go with the next news, which is from Phanteks. Phanteks is one of these really interesting companies. I mean, they started with their huge dual tower coolers, and they have like really understood the principle of this top-down approach. So you start with a very high-end product, and then you start to slowly but certainly step into lower-end markets, like they did with their tower coolers. Then they came up with a single tower one, and so on and so forth. They're doing the same thing with their cases. Like a year ago they announced the Enthoo Primo, which was like a super high-end case that had a lot of features for water cooling, custom water cooling kits. And they did the same now with their MIDI tower cases, and this time they're launching the Enthoo Luxe, which is another really interesting case for gamers. For instance, it's going to cost like $149 in the black version and $159 in the white version, and it's going to feature lots of things to install custom water cooling stuff. As you can see here, maybe from the image, you see all the rubber grommets. You even see a separate compartment for the power supply. Very decent design, lots of features. So I think we for sure have to review this case and install some water cooling gear in it. Yeah, talking about water cooling gear, EK Waterblocks have shot out another news. This time it's about new full cover water blocks for R929EX cards, which are to be compatible with cards from Club 3D, Vertex 3D and Power Color. And actually they should be compatible to the circuit board design R290FA. Yeah, as always it's a full cover block made by EK, so it's going to be just superb quality, cooling is going to be excellent, so on and so forth, and it will be available by the end of July. That's definitely worth checking out if you have an R929X from the companies mentioned, and if you use some water cooling gear on your high-end VGA. Then a short little news about SuperTalent. SuperTalent is bringing some new DDR3 SO-DIMMs to the market. Actually, it's not to the retail market or also not to e-tailers. It's only for OEM business, so we might expect to see these modules from Super Talent in upcoming notebooks, ultrabooks, and maybe even gaming notebooks, who knows. Yeah, then we have another interesting news from Google, actually, which is like preparing a test kit for Project Ara. Maybe you've heard about that project. Actually, it's about building an Android-based smartphone with like interchangeable blocks. Like for instance, the SoC is a block, the battery is a block, the display is a block, the storage is a block, and so on and so forth. So if you want to, at a later stage, you can upgrade your phone, or yeah, whatever. So it gives you lots of flexibility in terms of upgradability, and yeah, really, I'm really personally really curious to see if this product is going to make it to market. But I guess with Google in the back, that's definitely something that's going to happen. Yeah, other than that, staying with the smartphones for today, MediaTek has announced that they're presenting the first true 64-bit octa-core SoC, which is called MT6795. Yeah, as I said, it's an octa-core part. It clocks with 2.2 GHz, supports LP DDR3 memory with up to 933 MHz frequency. Display output of 1600p supported. And yeah, obviously there is an LTE module, and yeah, it's a high-end part, and MediaTek claims that first products with this SoC on board will hit the market by the end of this year. So yeah, it would be definitely interesting to see the first products come up with this SoC, since yeah, it's quite a powerful piece of hardware. Next off, we're again with Star Citizen. Already yesterday we had the news online on Star Citizen. This time they reached the mark of $48 million funding, which actually unlocked the so-called Retaliator bomber. Yeah, I mean, as it is with the funding on Star Citizen, as soon as another target gets reached, something new gets unlocked in the game. And yeah, the crew around, yeah, God, what's he called? I should know his name. Chris Roberts. I mean, they're very keen on creating a highly complex game. That's, yeah, I mean, everybody is anticipating this game to make it to market. So yeah, there are a few pictures of this really cool looking bomber. Maybe not yet down here, but the bomber itself. So yeah, we'll see. And I mean, yeah, if they manage to reach the 50 million target, they will even be introducing alien languages to the game. So they're working with some linguistic guys to develop some proper languages which don't like sound some kind of brabbling whatever and so on and so forth. It should really sound like a proper language. So yeah, also curious to see this appear, hopefully. And then there is a little YouTube video from our friends from NLG team. It's about the Corsair H60, and yeah, the guys are actually from Italy. So as you might imagine, the video is spoken language Italy. So if you're from Italy, lucky you. If you speak Italian, even luckier. So yeah, check it out. The guys, they know a lot about hardware. They're really enthusiastic about all the stuff, and their videos are always awesome to watch. Last but not least, there is another news from Italy. AK Informatica, which is a shop somewhere in Bergamo, they've announced their Pimp My Rig series. Yeah, I mean, it's already quite clear what this is going to be about. People can apply with their PCs to on that kind of like incentive, and AK Informatica is then going to select, I guess, the worst rig they receive, and they're going to pimp this PC. But basically, yeah, they will be completely rebuilding a PC with new hardware, really nice stuff inside. I guess some custom, awesome water cooling stuff. And yeah, definitely gonna be a cool story, and we're curious to see the result. And yeah, by the way, the guys, they will post the build log on this project on the Ocaholic forum. So yeah, obviously we're even more curious to see what they can come up with. So yeah, that's been it for the news. Then we've received another package. This time it came from Corsair. One thing is like a 256 gigabyte Voyager GTX memory stick. That one is going to perform like hell, as you might see on the back of the thing. So sequential performance is definitely going to be bloody awesome. And then also we've received a Voyager Air 2. We've reviewed the first version of this one, and it's quite a cool product, and I'm actually quite curious to see what this one can do. So guys, that's been it for today. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video a little bit more than the last one, and I also hope there is less echo. So see you, bye bye, thanks.